Market opening, Nvidia down 1%, Google flashing red, Tesla up 2.5%, Amazon green 0.15%, Microsoft up 0.25%, Meta down 1.6%, Apple down 0.3%, Netflix up 0.25%, MicroStrategy up 3.6%, Palantir up 4.4%, Alibaba down 0.7%, ES flashing down to the VWAP, below the 200 SMA and 100 MA 2. NQ 30 minutes above the VWAP, 100 MA, 200 SMA. Flashing down to this pivot point, breaking back into the ascending range. Pivot point down there, it's touching 25,178. Bitcoin's currently up 1%. Ethereum's up 1.7%. Solana's up 2.4%. XRP is up 1%. Doge is up 3.3%. BNB is up 5%. Silver is at $48.50 an ounce, up 1.2%. Gold is almost at 4,000, record high. Gold is at 3,955, up 1.15% for the day. ES is bounced on the VWAP, still below the 200 SMA, 100 MA. All right, we're still above the 21-day exponential moving average on the NQ 5-minute chart. AMD is up 34% due to the OpenAI deal. I talked about it, but I'll just go over it briefly. OpenAI signs AMD chip deal worth tens of billions of dollars. AMD is currently up 34% due to that. NQ 30-minute VWAP at 25,138. We're getting a little bounce. Nvidia down 1.4%. Amazon flashing red. Meta down 1.5%. Palantir coming down a little bit. MicroStrategy up 3%. Very bullish. A lot of puts coming in, and there's a lot of profit taking going on right here. But I believe there's a lot of FOMO from retail today. Let's see if this pivot point can hold, or if they want to flash it down to the VWAP. Willing to stay a little patient today. It's signaling that it's going to liquidate a little bit. Let's see. People voted down in the regular stream, up on the other stream. So maybe they liquidated this down to at least the VWAP. It's almost there. If you guys are new here, smash that like button, follow the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're live every day at 9:30 a.m. EST, trading the market. Bitcoin's coming down a bit. Gotta roll with the punches, chat. Little mute is not gonna deter me. Persevere through resistance. I'll read the synopsis when we're done. In an hour or so. It's not a big deal. Little turmoil in France. Prime Minister putting the letter of resignation to Macron. Some possible potentiality of peace in the Middle East. Gaza, Hamas with Israel. ES trying to get above the VWAP. Nvidia now down 1.75%. AMD's up 31%. QCOM flipping green. The VIX volatility index is at 16.7, up 0.8% for the day. ATR sitting at 13.63. ES trying to reject that VWAP. We're below the 21-day exponential moving average on the NQ 5-minute chart. Week. What's up, Lucas? What's up, Matt? What's up, The Real? Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Turo? What's up, Norman? What's up, John? What's up, Marshall? Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. ES falling below the VWAP. Let's see how far this one's go. I did say volatility will likely surmise pretty early. The docket for today, 11 a.m. AMD CEO Su speaking on Bloomberg. Also 11 a.m. BOE Gov Bailey text release. 11:30 a.m. US 6-month, 3-month bill. Then 1:30 p.m. BOE Bailey speaking. And then whatever Trump news wants to happen and occur. But I do believe volatility will surmise within about an hour or two, most likely. And then you'll have to take a pretty long-term trade or just scalp 5-10 points, which is not worth it for me. So we have a good 1 hour of trading at least. 5 minutes in the market, 10 minutes until the 15-minute opening range. Looks like the NQ wants to wake down to the VWAP. Rejected so far. The pivot point 25,178. I think the herd may take this one away. When you get above that 21 EMA, I'll probably position long. Nvidia coming up, but still down 1.3%. Apple flipping red, down 0.25%. AMD is climbing. AMD is up 33% now. Very nice. Can't believe gold is almost at 4,000. Gotta think a lot of silver and stuff is being used for AI chips. That production keeps ramping up. Also batteries. We're breaking above that pivot point. Tapping the 20 EMA on that 5-minute chart. Yes, tapping the VWAP, coming down a little bit. No, I haven't touched any gold. Gapper, what's up, man? We'll try at 44. Good luck, Norman. Elliot says bye, bye, bye. I am bullish today. I'm just waiting for the entry. Which could be now. Bitcoin rising hard. There are a lot of calls, but so far the ES has some pretty bearish wicks. I think they may want to take one more little down and then go up. I could be wrong as well. They might want to liquidate it, but I think the FOMO will carry this one today. I think we'll be at 25,332. But take everything I say and do with a grain of salt. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say or do is financial advice. It's for entertainment, educational purpose only. Hold your own conviction, chat. And there are no missed opportunities. Only the next one. No missed opportunities, chat. ES about to swipe below. And Q's about to tap the VWAP. I should have 44. Alright, that's a 21 EMA rejection. This could be going lower than I initially thought. Remember, we are gapped up 160 points. Friday's close at 24,992. We're gapped up. Alrighty. I wouldn't even mind if it swiped down here. For the bottom, tap the low of this trend line, the support trend line at like 25,100. It would also coincide with the 100-day moving average on the NQ 30-minute chart. That bad. 15-minute opening range closes in 5 minutes. Kind of coiling up. It may go. Go here. Tap the 20 May on the NQ 5-minute. Had a nice bounce on the VWAP. Still below the ES VWAP, 100 MA, 200 SMA. Nvidia coming up. Palantir now up 4.8%. AMD floating around 33% off the day due to the OpenAI deal. ES wants to take another leg lower. Being very patient today. I think we have another 30 minutes, pretty much max of good volatility. Then some volatility may stick around till 11:30, but it's a pretty low news day. We do have the benefit of metals at all-time highs. Also, just immense FOMO from the retail due to them constantly seeing new all-time high, and then it just cracked a new all-time high just now, right there, 25,241. That's the new all-time high pre-market. And in general, yes, we can lower. That's a rejection of that pivot point, 25,178. I'm not willing to short today, at least right now. If it changes, it changes, but I don't want to short this today. That means I don't take a trade. That means I don't take a trade. I'm not willing to short this today. They're building liquidity to go up. I think wicking it down to the 100 MA would be smart. It would coincide with this trend line. How many touches? 1, 2. Yeah, it should be fine. Usually breaks on the 4 touch. That would be the 3rd. Building liquidity. I could be wrong. They could liquidate those all-time highs. They may want to wick it down all the way to the gap today. Alright, so May, the high at 24,976. But again, I'm not willing to go short today. Good job, Gapper. Gapper is constantly winning with the options 3 DT winner. Constant winner. Probabilistic. Good stuff, man. I need to get into that. Turo, I am bullish if it go to 25,098. That's what I'm saying, Turo. It's kind of the same level I'm targeting. Make sure you guys finalize your votes in the YouTube poll. Do you think it's going up? Do you think it's going down? Currently wicking through the VWAP. Yes, wicking down. Some pretty good profit taking going on. Yeah, this could go all the way to the gap. Friday's gap at 24,992. Slightly below that. Slightly above that is the NQ 30-minute 200 SMA. We're tapping the 100 MA now. I'm going to attempt one. Probably has another leg lower. Probably tap that trend line. But I'll start one here and add to it if it does. Very sparingly. If... that could be the bottom. I think they're going to do one more leg lower, tap that trend line. But that could be it. They tapped the 100 MA.
Order submitted.
let's see. Stop will be this account. I'm willing to risk an account at this level. Unless something else changes, but Palantir is strong. MicroStrategy strong, at least for now, coming down slightly. Nvidia is trying to turn green, still down 0.5%. Could be manipulation, and they're going to actually liquidate this in a couple minutes. Bitcoin and crypto is strong. And I think the FOMO will carry this. Silver's coming up. Uncertainty's ticking up. We're above the VWAP. While we're waiting for this trade to come to fruition, let me read the Europe, Asia, and Friday's market synopsis for the US again, since I was muted. European markets. We got to get above that. Hold on. 15-minute opening range broke. That's the bottom 15-minute orb. So if we break that bottom 15-minute orb and go to that trend line, it's going to be very risky. Now they may do it within like 2 candles, then jump right back above it. I wouldn't mind that. But if they do break this bottom right here, I'm going to be very cautious. It's the bottom 15-minute orb. If they break that to the downside, it could easily fall to the lower pre-market at 24,995. Also 992. Right below that is the gap from Friday's close and the 200 SMA. They could easily go there if they break this bottom 50-minute orb. Now, if they break it, they wick down, tap the trend, maybe wick a little below, get stuck at the 25,080s. I'll still like the bullish momentum, but if they break any of this right here, it's likely going here. Now, I think the momentum's too strong today, but the ES is still below the VWAP, 100 MA, 200 SMA. Nvidia is climbing up. Nvidia is down 0.4%, but climbing up. Was down 1.7%. European market synopsis. European stocks opened lower amid political turmoil in France, where the government collapse led to sharp declines in the CAC 40 and mid-cap indices. Despite recent record highs in the stock 600, markets turned cautious, though upgrades like JP Morgan overweight stance on the Eurozone highlight potential attractiveness in equities. Asian market synopsis. Asian shares climbed to a record high, propelled by a surge in Japanese stocks following Sani Takani's leadership win and rising stimulus. There's a new prime minister in Japan, I believe, and it's a woman, which is not relevant, but I believe that's significant for Japan. I don't know if they have women, like if that's normal or not. I don't believe so. And rising stimulus expectations. While the Nikkei jumped nearly 5%, Australia ASX slipped due to banking sector pressure amid mixed regional performance. That's the Europe Asian market synopsis for today. Friday, US market synopsis. US markets were closed yesterday on Sunday, but on the last trading day, Friday, October 3rd, stocks ended mixed with a down S&P 500, securing fresh record closes despite ongoing shutdown effects. The NASDAQ rose modestly, contributing to a positive weekly wrap for major benchmarks. That's the Europe, Asian, and Friday US market synopsis. I have decided, by the way, I will be selling my metals when silver hits $52. I've decided. Now, it may be a regret of mine in a year or two if silver hits 72, which I think it will, but I can get a better ROI elsewhere, so I'm going to be selling my silver at 52 and putting it elsewhere for a better ROI. Also, I think gold, at least short term, cap high will be at like 4,200, coinciding with the 52. We'll probably get that within this week. I think so. Maddie says, I think we got a leg or two lower. I'm positioned for it. That's why I'm only with one. The Discord is open, question mark. Boom. I haven't even thought about working on the Discord. Could Gappers made a Discord? I helped a little bit, but not much. And I'm like, I hyper focus into things. So I'm building the simulator and I'm hyper focused, and I mean, I could go to it every now and then. I should do a lot of things. AMD soars 38% on OpenAI deal, adding 101 billion in value. Jeez. News in 1 hour and 10 minutes. AMD CEO Su speaking. Then OpenAI deal, obviously. And then BOE Gov Bailey text release. We're breaking below the VWAP. It looks like they're going to liquidity sweep, gather a little more liquidity before going up, or this could actually be a liquidation. But I'm going to position for my conviction. I don't mind if they wick a little lower. Bitcoin coming down a bit. AMD coming down slightly. Okay. Should have like 40 minutes of volatility. We need Nvidia flip green. Currently it's down 0.9%. Palantir is doing all right, up 4.4%. MicroStrategy is all right, up 2.2%. Not bad. Trying to hold on to that VWAP. It'll probably liquidity sweep these lows. They should have enough liquidity to send this up, but they might want to build a little more. They need to get above that 21 EMA on the NQ5 minute at 25,180 ASAP. Sooner they do that, the more probable this trade will be. Palantir now at 5%. Palantir's trying to go. MicroStrategy trying to go. Could be a debate, and they'll send us down. I'm prepared for that. AMD trying to tick up. I think they're going to liquidity sweep that bottom. Liquidity sweep this. It makes sense for them. Like 84. Makes sense for them to liquidity sweep down to like 25,076. So I'll let it go here, and I'll be looking to add. At that point, though, it may just look full on liquidate to 25,000. Pretty key psychological level. And remember, we are still gapped up 160 points from Friday's close at 24,992. So RSI did go below the MA inside the NQ 30 minute. I think this is good. There is a lot of profit taking going on right here. We'll see in a couple minutes. New 30-minute candle in 6 minutes. Boom, 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 Yeah, I'm kind of looking at the same levels, Matty. You can put it in chat, Capper, or I will. I'll throw the Discord. I'm going to be very sporadic in here, but it can be a good community for you guys. And I'll come in and out every now and again. I'm just really like, I hyper focus on stuff. It's a flaw and a gift. And yeah. I got to find where. Hold on. Get right here. Boom. You guys can join up the Discord. Join up the Discord. I'm posting it in the chat. Alright, join up. It's pretty much day ones in here regardless, so really doesn't matter. Join up, join up, join up. A lot still needs worked out. That is not the final product of the Discord, but it's a good start. Not bad. You guys can post stuff for me to react to on stream and etc, etc. So join up the Discord, post link in the chat right now. Join up, join up, join up. Join the Insiders Discord. It's free, it's free, it's free. Alright, let's see what happens here. The more they consolidate here, the more they're likely going to liquidity sweep down. I'm going to still bet they don't touch the gap. I'm willing to risk this account here. I'm going to add to it very wisely. But it is still a little high risk. AMD coming down slightly. Also, volatility will surmise within like 30 minutes. It's already starting to come down, and that helps the downside. I might just hold this trade all day if we don't get liquidated, because this has the potentiality of going up like 300 points. How much would that be with one con? It's $20 per what's the math on that, chat? What's the math? What's the math? Anybody quick math? It's $20 per point, correct? So what's 300 points with one con? It's like 3,600, like that. Oh, Russia, Kirishi oil refinery has halted CD U6 unit. It's the largest following the drone attack on October 4th. Recovery could last a month. What's up, Brighton? 3D TE just about to hit target. Gapper for the close. You said you say you posted the 3D TE setup in Discord. Yeah, let me look it up. I want to see what you're looking for the close. To close up. Matty G said 6,000. Would be a bad day. They're gonna do some manipulation down. It's highly likely. Today they couldn't. I mean, they could not, because I believe the momentum is here. The FOMO, the fear of missing out, are really like hitting people. So I think the bullish momentum is probably gonna take this one away. But again, I have my risk, I have my stop, I have my limit, and I could be wrong. Yeah, let me take a look at that. Appreciate it, Miguel. Where are we at? Beautiful climb above the volume weighted average price. We need to break above this pivot point, 25,178. Once we do that, we'll be above the 21 exponential moving average in the NQ 5-minute chart. If we break above it and reject, this could liquidate very hard. I'm still going to hold conviction. I'm prepared for them to liquidity sweep this bottom and go to 25,070. But they could very easily take this to the gap fill. Remember, we are still gapped up 170 points. But I'm going to hold conviction here. Unless something changes. I'll constantly adapt. Job gap. Very smart, Gapper. Very smart. What's up, Deb? That's a lot of consolidation, so they're likely gonna liquidity sweep this down. Could actually be a liquidation. I'm gonna bet that it's not. Nvidia still is down 0.9%. Palantir taking up. Palantir is up 5.3%. MicroStrategy currently up 3%. AMD finding some support at 26.5% up for the day. QCOM down 0.5%. Adobe down 0.5% for the day. Alibaba down 0.5%. GameStop up 1.7%. AVGO up 0.5%. Apple down 0.4%. Meta down 1%. Amazon down 0.4%. Google up 0.5%. Tesla up 2.2%. This is probably going to be a longer trade. We're going to be live for the next hour, but I may have to end stream while still in this trade. Probably going to be holding this all day, to be honest. Maybe not. I might take it at 150. I might take it at this TP, maybe. I haven't decided. I have a feeling we're going up like 300 points today. And I very rarely get those feelings. But I'm also willing to be wrong. I think it's going to be a battle, though. Very low volatility. So it's going to be a hard hold, but I think it's probably going to get there. That's not a bad TP. Break above that 21 EMA. This is a very crucial point right here. If we break below this 21 EMA on the NQ 5-minute chart, we are going to be liquidity sweeping that bottom, probably going to 25,080. I think today there's so much FOMO in the air that I think it could just prop up and go without it. They built enough liquidity. But I can also see them wanting to liquidity sweep this 3 a.m. low. They've already done it for the 7 a.m. So it should be good. They might want to do it. We'll know in the next 40 minutes, 30 minutes. Maybe even sooner. If we stay above that 20 MA, if the ES doesn't get rejected at the VWAP 100 MA, 200 SMA, then we'll be A-okay. Bitcoin's still pumping, which is good because Bitcoin and the ES love to mirror each other. I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but I've changed my style of trading a little bit. I still have the scalping strategy in the bag. I mean, that's like an 86% winner. Just the way I scalp it, the dynamically change the risk while still in the position. Just let, you know, constantly adapt it. But I'm kind of trying to build out my intuition. That's why I'm only going with one. I'm trying to get full moves now. At least to the point where I like them. A little higher risk, a little more waiting in between trades. But I'm trying to build out my intuition a little more. Can always fall back on the scalping. Let's try to reject that 21 EMA. Nvidia now down 1%. I would like this a lot better if Nvidia was closer to flipping green. That's why I said it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle of nutrition. There's a lot of profit taken at this level as well. I'm going to be watching also for the rejection at like 25,200 if it gets up there. That is a point it could reject. News is very crucial to keep up on if when swing trading. 3DT just about at target. 3D Center is getting paid. Good job, Gap. My kind of trading, appreciate it, Marshall. There are no missed opportunities. Only the next one, chat. Constant opportunities coming and going. What's up, UK? Smart, let the trade cook. Yeah, well, just to let you guys know, if I positioned 5 contracts in here, I could have just scalped the 30 points and been done for today. But I'm trying to build out this intuition. I also don't like oversizing early. There's a lot of manipulation on NQ. Sal, appreciate the follow. Appreciate you guys. If you guys are new here, smash that like button, follow the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're live every day at 9:30 a.m. EST. Let me show you guys this. So I redesigned the simulator a little bit. The header, this is still the same. I may add something to this. And then also the footer got revamped. Some of this stuff still needs reworked. Let me see what I want to go into. I'm building out a contact support bot. This needs redesigned. But boom, boom, boom. There's a bunch of other stuff I want to add as well. Let me show you guys this Fabcon. I'm very satisfied with this Fabcon. This is a nerd detail right here. Nerd alert. You can look at the bigger version. Let me log out. Right here. This icon right here is the Fabcon. Trading Showdown. Just a little nerd detail. What else? This chatbot took a lot. I think I redesigned the flashcards. Yeah, I did. What else I do? We're gonna liquidity sweep down. I don't mind it. I can add or to liquidate. I redesigned this, the trading glossary. These need fixed. This is good enough for now. I need to fix the example. They need to be the same size. What else I do? I'm building out the challenge. The battle. Let me log in. Ready. Building out the battle. I haven't flushed it out, but it's close. Probably another day or two with it. But you go here, you get the countdown. This will be fixed. This is not where I want it to be. But you see the players. I'm thinking of some animations as well. The chart's messed up here, but I'm kind of getting close. This will probably be removed. This will be better designed. There will be limits. But I kind of like this 3-minute battles, and then random stuff pops up. Let's see if it happens soon. It'll be like market volatility, and the market volatility will go up. Double points, double profit. Let's see if it pops up any day now. I think you saw it as soon as I came in. Right here. Earnings report. Just random stuff pops up to keep it like fast paced. And then you'll just go, you'll beat him. That still needs a lot of work. But we are getting closer and closer. What else do I work on? Manage subscription. Data. You'll be able to download your data. You have to have that. Security, two-factor authentication. Don't know what that was. Probably some glitch I need to fix. It is. But a lot of stuff was worked on. Literally 14-hour days, Saturday and Sunday. Not bad. I'm really satisfied with how it's turned out. The design of the header, I like it. Also for mobile, I like it. The footer, I love it. Oh, the sitemap. I'm really satisfied with this. This is really nice. That little animation with the map, I love it. Site showdown map. This is just for SEO to get rank 1 and get it to Google. Quick access, all the pages. I'm really satisfied with this. The designs are coming together. I mean, it's not bad. From idea to conception to now building out the full product. And you guys are pretty much seeing it. Just inch by inch, little by little. It's becoming a whole thing. Who knows? Who knows where it can take us? Introvert, what's up, man? New York session already started. Can you analyze XAU USD, please? I don't trade Forex. USD, huh? Oh, gold? What about gold? Gold spot. You can tell I've never traded gold. My target for gold. I thought you were talking about Australia's. Never mind. My target for gold is 4,200. Will probably be the top, but I could be wrong. But that's when I'm gonna sell my silver at 52, and when it'll probably correspond with gold hitting 4,200 an ounce. But I'm selling my silver at $52, which I probably will regret in the coming years. But then again, I'll get a better ROI for it elsewhere. So it'll just be like, it'll be one of those things. Instead of 300%, I couldn't get it at 5. But as long as I get that elsewhere, we're good. Good. I don't like the coil here. All this coil, all this consolidation likely means the liquidity sweep's coming for the bottom, which I could be wrong. The momentum's strong, the FOMO's here, so it could just go straight up. But usually in these consolidation coil up, they love to liquidity sweep the bottoms before going. Alright, we're about to break above the 20 May. Let's go. Let's see if it has it. Nvidia is still down 1.1%. I don't like that. AMD is still consolidating at 26.5% up. It has it in the cards, but the ES is about to tap the VWAP 100 May 200 SMA. Let's see if it can break above it. I think it has it. Calls are coming in. Looks sick, bro. I'm excited. Appreciate it, Matty. Never feel bad for taking profit. Remember that? True. I could take these 30 points. True. While we're waiting for this trade to come to fruition, what do you guys think about me limiting, like, you need to create an account to battle or use the simulator, but I can offer for like people who don't want to subscribe, or like I can't make it free. There's just too much cost to the website, too much stuff, but especially with AI being added, costs go pretty crazy. But I could do like 1 free battle a day or 3 free battles a day, and then like just access to the beginner simulator for free. But if you want more advanced stuff, like the just the first level of the simulator can be free. I'm also going to do, I believe, don't hold me to it, but I'm positioning to do a 7-day free trial where you can cancel, skip, like if you're in for a month, you can skip the month so you don't pay next month. 3, a free a day is plenty. Okay. All right, Grover. What do you guys think? The educational stuff will have to be limited a little bit, but I think something like that may work. Like a couple battles a day for free. If you want more, I'm also thinking about doing a casual for free, and if you want access to ranked, possibly you have to pay. Something like that. I'm not 100% set in stone with it. Still fleshing out. Goldman Sachs raises target price of Nvidia to 210 from 200. Makes sense. Alright, we're hesitating here. Trying to break below 20 May. Trying to reject it. Let's start liquidating here. Volatility is already coming down. Illinois sues over National Guard deployment to Chicago area. Loving the sound of it. Sounded sick. Appreciate it, Brandon. See. Everything's a slow build. We have news in 40 minutes. BOE Gov Bailey text release, and then AMD CEO Sue speaking on Bloomberg because of the OpenAI deal. That's why AMD is up currently 26%. $11 subscribers away from 7,800. Which are your red and green candles? My red candles are the black candles. Green candles are the orange. I changed it because psychological colors. You don't want them on your chart. Creates emotion. Just unnecessary stuff. They do it on purpose. Psychological colors. Green, red. Create fear, greed. Tap that pivot point, breaking out above the 20 May. That's cool. Appreciate it, cheap. Alright, we're breaking out. See what else. Likes are weak. Likes are weak. Get them likes up. Smash that like button, guys. Let's go. Try and reject that pivot point. Try and reject the 20 exponential moving average on the 5-minute chart. Come on. It's going to be really interesting what this does at this resistance trend line. It could stop right here, which I'd be up like 80 points. Be hard not to take. Kind of going for bigger. Big up, more. Currently up 40 points. 40. My 44 worked out, but cut it off too soon. I had no missed opportunities, only next one. You know this. 44. You scalp 20, 30 points. It's not bad. Even if it's only 10. At least it's not negative. Does Ninja let you stay in a trade after closing? No. Not unless you have the initial margin. U.S. House Speaker Johnson, the House did its job, and now the Senate Democrats have the ball. There's nothing for us to negotiate on stopgap funding. GOP has many ideas to fix healthcare in the coming months. Where? Come on, get above that 21 EMA. This next 5-minute candle is going to be crucial in 2 minutes. It's going to be very big. It either rejects here and it liquidates past that low, probably to 25,000 80s, if not even 40s. We also have that pivot point down there at 25,025. It wouldn't be that crazy. So I definitely need to be on top of the options. Just if there's calls coming in. Fear and Greed Index for the stock market came in at 53 out of 100 neutral. Crypto Fear and Greed Index came out 71 out of 100. And by the way, I think I'm going to make a pretty crazy prediction, but I think Bitcoin hits 150,000 in December, early January, and then probably tanks back down to like 80, 70, maybe even 60,000. But I think it has it in the cards. I really think so. That may be crazy, but I really think so. I mean, even if the stock market starts coming down, yeah, I think it has in the cards. We'll see. You don't think it will extend into 2026? What are you talking about, Marshall? Extend what? We're coming back down. You think all season? Probably. Problem is 150,000 is a big target. They could go a little before that. Maybe. I don't like what the ES is doing. Look at this RSI. This RSI usually breaks to the downside and begins the liquidation. I don't like that. The good thing is calls are coming in. It's still a little bullish. Williams R is propped and positioned to go up, but it could stop right here on this VWAP tab and then start the liquidation. I don't love it. Yeah. Problem is, the low volatility helps the downside. That's great. Start look weak. AMD is still holding 26.8%. Consolidating a little bit at 26% up. Nvidia is still down 1.1%. Tesla is up 3.2%. Google flipped red with close flipping green. Amazon down 0.6%. Microsoft up 1%. Meta down 1.15%. Apple close flipping green but red currently. Netflix down 0.2%. MicroStrategy up 2.7%. Palantir coming down a little bit, up 3.5%. That's not that bad. It if anything, it gives me signs that we could be going up. Doesn't make too much sense to the outside, but Palantir coming down for 5% just gives it more room to go up and prop with everything. Alright, we'll see right here. ES tapping the VWAP 100 EMA. Let's see if it gets above it or if it rejects right here. It rejected the 21 EMA on that EQ5 minute. A lot of consolidation. Very low volatile Monday. Very low. May just be too much profit taking. Remember, we are still gapped up 160 points for Friday's close, 24,992. We're probably going to liquidity see if them lows. Relative strength index is rejecting the ES and May right now. Rejecting the VWAP. Could be a debate and send it right back up, but I kind of think it's real. Let's see if this bottom trend line support holds. Love, that's what I'm betting on. Is the NASDAQ bullish? I'm positioned for it. We'll see. Cameron said, bad trade action this morning. I caught the initial short and done for the day. Good job, Cameron. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, man. Hamas and Israel's delegation have arrived in Egypt's Sharm el-Sheikh for ceasefire discussions. That's good. News in 30 minutes. Let's see. Consolidation. They love to wick it down. Going below the VWAP right now. Right now. AMD ticking up. They have enough liquidity to send this up, but they want to come down for some reason. Bitcoin coming up, and that matters because the ES and Bitcoin mirror each other most of the time. Palantir starting to tick up. Nvidia still down 1.2%. Google close flipping green. Apple close flipping green. We're going to liquidity this bottom. Little divergence between the ES. ES may follow soon. RSI trying to break the MA. I don't like that. Let's see if the trend line holds. Yeah, it's trying to go. If it does break that trend line to the downside, I'll be eyeing 25,075, 50. Yeah, pretty much the 50 area. And at that point, we'll only be like 40 points away from the gap of yesterday's close. Trying around. Yeah, it's tapping the VWAP, trying to get above it. Let's see. Let's see. Calls are coming in. The day candle kind of needs a wick on the bottom. And not. I'll be eyeing a double bottom as well. For us to get 300 points, Nvidia has to turn green. That's pretty much it. I mean, the Palantir still needs to at least hold 4%. MicroStrategy at least needs to hold probably 3%. AMD probably needs to go back up to 30% up. The Dow Jones is down 0.3%. The dollar's up 0.5%. Russell 2000 up 0.7%. ES starting to reject the VWAP. Let's see. Bitcoin starting to come down. Nvidia starting to come down. Finding up. Johnny, still in the same trade. I left to get breakfast. Absolutely. For a beginner, which broker you recommend? Ninja Trader is probably the best, but I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take anything I say or do as financial advice. It's for entertainment, educational purpose only. Research which one you want. But Ninja Trader has $500 margin required for one NASDAQ mini. Pretty much the best out there. One indicator. The green line is the 21 EMA on both the 2-minute and 5-minute chart. That didn't mess up anything. The blue line right here on either one of these. Blue line 100 MA, VWAP is the green, 200 SMA is the purple, and then these are like 50 MA, 30 MA. Williams R 120-day indicator down here, RSI, and then OVI to look at the calls options, calls, puts. And then I have and then I have this. This is one of the top indicators right here. The percentages. Just staring at the percentages. See which way it's trending. Nvidia's coming down. Palantir's ticking up. AMD's coming down slightly. Bitcoin's coming up. ES is about to tap the VWAP again. Let's see if we can break. Let's see if this can create a double bottom and go. What else? News. News, probably #1 indicator for long-term, short-term trend. Reading. Staying on top of news, etc. Norman's looking for 103. If this trend line holds, it's about to test it. Appreciate you, Thiago. No problem, Saucy. Yeah, I could have taken my 60 points, Johnny. But going for a little more. Again, I told you guys it was going to be a battle today. Volatility is surmising. ATR is still holding up at 19, but it's just going to slowly fade. And we'll see where we're at in 20 minutes. I may cut the stream short and just let this trade go on all day. But I gotta get to that simulator soon. But we'll stay here for a little bit. We'll probably go break even once this pre-market high gets wicked at 25,241. Yeah. See, we have this low. See, they may want to swipe this. Now they swipe this. They really should have enough liquidity to set us up. So this could be a liquidation if they get below that low. Most people didn't long those. Very select few long those, so they shouldn't need to chase the stop right there. Most stops were right here, and right here. So maybe they do want to sweep the low. I'll be very cautious. Should prop it. Yes, rejecting the VWAP. Google is now green, 0.2%. Gonna be a battle. I want them to swipe that low, act as a double bottom, and go up. I really don't want them to break that trend line. They may gun for this low at 25,044. If they do it at that point, they'll probably just swipe the gap fill, tap the bottom of this trend line at 24,990, which is feasible, is possible. There is a lot of profit taking going on right now, and liquidity building for the market makers. I am willing to be wrong. Bitcoin coming down. Nvidia now down 1.6%. Oh, silver's taking up. Gold is only $20 away from hitting $4,000 an ounce. Insane. Insane. Metals are crazy right now. Remember, the low volatility helps the downside. Gabber said, wake me up at 6,815. Pretty much. Pretty much. Alright, we're liquidity sweeping that bottom, tapping the trend line. Looking for a bounce. That's just a trend line bounce. Let's see if it holds. Okay, ES is waking up a little bit. Might be all we needed. Let's see. I hate Mondays with no news. I hate Mondays with no news. Ugh. Kills my soul. Should have stopped being a should have stopped being a should have had it. Should have had it right at that trend line, man. Ooh, Costco's about to flip green. Adobe's close to flipping green. Apple's close to flipping green. Okay. Calls are coming in. Let's see. See what they want to do. Problem is, the higher time frames broke below the RSI. The MA inside the RSI. And the Williams are overextended. So it would make sense for them to cool this down. Let me look. Don't really play any penny stocks or anything under $5, but my mom does, and she gave me PRPH at 30 cents. Now that's a nice 100% gapper. Mom knows what's up. I can't find NASDAQ futures on my TradingView account. It's NQ1 exclamation point. NQ1 exclamation point. Alibaba's about to flip green too. We may be in for a run here.
Order filled.
I'll add one more. Late add. Wish I added on that trend line, but still good enough. Basically, like I started this position with 2. They could be doing all this to debate and liquidate this. That would be very annoying. Would be my luck though. Probably add it at the top. You know how it goes. Now it goes, chat. Yes, rejected for the VWAP again. Again.
Order submitted.
Alright, let me move the VWAP. That has changed. We need to break above the volume weighted average price, which is that yellow line right there. We need to break above the 21-day exponential moving average on the NQ5 chart, NQ5 minute chart, which is that green line, right above the price. And the ES has to get above the VWAP. Risky business. Let's see. Most of these longs that are still in got liquidated on that. They placed their stop right here. Some of the longs got liquidated here. Some went in here, got liquidated. Now you have shorts right here on this pivot point rejection. So they should want to swipe it up, liquidity sweep that. I'm going to go for a little overextension on it. First TP is going to be here with one. Then I'm probably going to ride the other for as much as it'll give. It makes more sense for them to prop this up. A lot of people have already taken profit. I can tell by the volume. It's just going to be a battle, and I got to be willing to hold. I do see a potential liquidity sweep needed for 25,043, but that was at 330, and most people didn't catch that. They've already, like, most people caught it at like 435, and they've already swept them levels. But there could be stops there that need to liquidate. That'd be very annoying. I think it's just going to take some time to play out, which I'm very impatient. Some would say I'm very patient, but I consider myself very impatient. ES trying to get above the VWAP. RSI getting above that MA. We might be in for a pump. Come on. Now chat. It could liquidity sweep this pivot point, this high right here, and then fall right back down. It does not have to overextend. I'm betting on a trend line touch up here, and it may take an hour or two for that to happen. Hopefully not, but we need to break above the 20 MA. We're tapping it now on the Q5 minute chart. ES is above the VWAP, 100 MA, about to tap the 200 SMA. It's getting bullish. At least right now, this could be a debate, and this wicket down. It's getting bullish. See if we can prop it up. We ultimately, for that 300-point move, we need NVIDIA to turn green, which is a pretty big ask because it's down 1.5% right now. So I may take profit once it swipes high. We'll see. I may just go break even and let the one con ride. I kind of see it tapping 25,330. It's kind of why I have the TP up there. That's only for reference, really. I can take it and cut the position whenever I want. NVIDIA coming down. Palantir coming down. Man, it cannot get over that 21 EMA. That's super annoying. I mean, if it actually does, it's more bullish. AMD now up 29.1%. ES wicking back down below the VWAP. Not great. It is giving a good coil. It might just be making this a little harder to hold. A little harder to take along. You gotta remember, a lot of people want this to go up, so they're gonna do a lot of manipulation. Pretty annoying. What's up, John? Did you find it, Love? Turo says Gapper's mom is a trading savage. Yeah. Find 100% gain on PRPH. I haven't messed around with penny stocks, which are stocks under $5, and since the beginning, half a decade ago. Right after internet went super public in 91-ish. Mom's been trading since the raging bull days. Oh, I remember you saying that, Gap. Turo said respect, not many people took the leap. Marshall, because it can't. Unless it can, I'm just, you know, not using my brain as a nice way to put it. But I trade with the VWAP on the NQ 30-minute chart. So I just move it manually. It's not that big a deal. I need stuff to do anyway. Trading's a pretty patient. Like, you gotta wait some more, especially on a day like today. Could have just taken my 1,060 points. 60 points, aka 1,000. Been done for the day, but I wouldn't mind holding this all day. I won't be streaming all day, but I can hold those. Alright, let's see where you guys are at for the day. Vote in the poll, chat. Are you profitable, negative, or learning? Profitable, negative, or learning? Vote. Want to see where you guys are at for the day. But make sure Trump hasn't tweeted anything. We are really trying not to get above that 20 May. It's making me making it harder for me to hold. There's sometimes the best trades though, to be fair. All right, how many points are we from the top? 200. We went down 140 points from the top. We're still gapped up 140 points from Friday's close. ES is really struggling to get above the VWAP, the 2-hour SMA. Nvidia is starting to tick up a bit. Oh, Alibaba is now up 0.6%. AMD climbing up. Adobe's close flipping green. Avego's close flipping green. Apple's close flipping green. So this really could get a nice pump going. We need Bitcoin to start pumping up and get back to 1.3% up. Ethereum's currently 3% up. Solana's up 2.2%. This could actually be the bottom, double bottom type. Bottom for the day. If we lose that bottom 15-minute orb, which is at right here. This bottom 15-minute orb right here at like 25,118. If we lose that, we're probably taking to the gap. Currently, we're above it. All right, 5 minutes until a new 30-minute candle. have another problem as well. That trend line, that support trend line down there, tap right here, that's the third tap. The fourth tap usually breaks. And the ES just rejected the VWAP again. Bitcoin's coming down. So I may be wrong. Costco is flipping green. Indirect talks between Israel-Palestine negotiators on Gaza began in Egypt. We already read that. Canada to release budget in fall moving forward. Canada PM Carney aims to grow capital spending and reduce operating budget. Canada PM Carney, Canada to supplement fall budget with spring fiscal update. 3 minutes until news as well. AMD CEO Su speaking on Bloomberg. AMD OpenAI deal, that's why AMD is up. Currently 28% for the day. 11 a.m. also BOE Gov Bailey text release. After that, in around 30 minutes, US 6-month, 3-month bill. And then 1:30 p.m. Gov BOE Bailey speaking. Go to your home, NASDAQ. Go to your home, sir. ES, break above the VWAP, break above the 2-hour SMA, NVIDIA turn green. Thank you 5 minutes when he may get taken over. Let's go. Go where you're supposed to go, which is up. Go to your home, NASDAQ. Go to your home. Make sure you guys finalize your votes in the poll. Are you profitable, negative, or learning? I will take a look in a minute. We're breaking above the NQ 30-minute VWAP as we speak. If we can take it. Come on. New 30-minute candle and news in 1 minute. If you guys are new here, smash that like button, follow the channel, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. We're live every day at 9:30 a.m. 9:30 a.m. EST trading the NASDAQ futures. Aster is up 11%. 4%. Percent. Craziness. We're getting some buying. Calls are coming in. Let's see if it has it. Apple close flipping green. AveGo close flipping green. AMD holding 26% up. ES above the VWAP, about to top of 2-hour SMA. Trying to get above the 20 EMA on the NQ 5-minute chart. Let's see if we get it. See what it has. Again, this might just liquidity sweep this high. A lot of shorts put their stop right here or here. It already kind of swept this here. So it may sweep that and then fall right below this pivot point up top, 25,178, and then come straight back down. We need Bitcoin to keep popping up. Mo says breakout, hopefully. See if our patience was worth it. Gov Bailey's text release, and then AMD CEO Su speaking on Bloomberg. It is 11:01. Next news in 29 minutes: U.S. 6 month and 3 month bill. Let me check if Trump tweeted anything. He tweeted 1 hour ago, Japan has just elected its first female prime minister. I thought so. A highly respected person of great wisdom and strength. This is tremendous news for the incredible people of Japan. Congratulations to all. He's talking about his approval numbers. Nothing of too much substance. Smash that like button, guys. Let's go. What's up, Gilbert? On ES. Alibaba coming up. ES tapping into our SMA. Let's see if it breaks. Trying to get above the 20 minute on that 5 minute chart. This could be it. Or could swipe it away right here. Looking good. Calls are coming in. People are buying. Good. Is looking good. Now news could come out and swipe this out real quick, but thank you 30 minute rounding up. Looking good. Let's see. This could reject right here. ES could reject the 2 hour SMA, fall below the VWAP 100 MA. Also, it could reject the 20 MA on the 95 minute chart right here. But we are finally above it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, 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 chat. 25,178 is the pivot point up top. Our first TP, first take profit, will be at 25,211. After that one gets hit, I'll probably be off stream. If I can do it. I'm going to give this like 30, 40 more minutes, maybe till 12. And then I got to get off and start coding the simulator. I'm going to let this trade run though. Probably go break even after it flushes the high. 25,241. Just give this max room. I think we'll be up 300 points today. That's the conviction I've held since the beginning. And I'm going to hold it. Probably going to take a while though. And I don't have to hold for full conviction. That could be tomorrow, to be fair. Might be a little delusional. Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps. Nvidia ticking up, still down 1.3%. Starting to see a, I think I'm a little delusional today because for that to happen, Nvidia has to turn green. And Nvidia has not yet really shown signs of that. Alright, we're about to flush that high. Break that pivot point. Let's go. ASMR. ES having some pretty bearish wicks above the 2-hour SMA. Great sign. Bitcoin trying to come up. Nvidia coming up. Again, this is going to be a battle. Put a round trip very easy. Very easy. Very easy, sir. Matt said Nvidia perfect touch on the 200 hour. I can put the stop wherever I want. Go, baby, go. Ion Q to the moon. Let's see. Hey, Gilbert from Rwanda. First time here. Hoping to learn something. Appreciate it, Gilbert. Hopefully I can get that simulator done so you guys can truly learn. Truly learn, truly gain some value. For now, it's only the live streams. Oh, jeez. Gotta bring out the forehead for full profit. Come on. Forehead going. Chat. Do you think the TP will be hit? What do you think, chat? 1, if you think it's gonna go up. 2, if you think it's gonna round trip. 1, if you think it's gonna go up. 2, if you think it's gonna round trip. What do you think, chat? Doesn't have to do it today. It could be tomorrow. Could be over overnight, post pre-market. We'll see, chat. Go, baby, go. Nvidia perfect touch, huh? Ooh, Nvidia kind of wants to go. Let's see. Nvidia could reject right here. Hopefully it doesn't. But it could. ES is above the 100-day moving average, above the volume weighted average price, the VWAP. Currently above the 200-day SMA, but it seems like it's going to break to the downside. RSA, Relative Strength Index, is breaking below that May. At least trying to. Bitcoin's coming out a bit. Good round trip, chat. Chaos said 1. Chaos thinks it's going to go. Let's see. Told you guys it was going to be a battle today. I knew it. Knew it was going to be a battle, but at least we're above the 21 EMA on NQ5 minute chart. If we break below that, it's not good. ES trying to bounce all the 2-hour SMA. Nvidia coming up. This has it in the cards. Currently up 30 points. You know, once the stream gets really big and we have over 1,000 people watching, I'm going to have to change things up a little bit, because we have the potentiality of market makers that are going to be watching our stream and liquidating us, aka me. So that will be a problem, but in the future, it will be a good problem to have. Right now, we're too small for that, thankfully. But that will be a problem in the future. Just thinking a little bit ahead. They're gonna be watching you. That's what I'm saying, Ahmad. Nice new profile pic. You're gonna be watching. OpenAI Brockman, we're looking at equity and debt among other ways to fund a build. AMD Sue, AMD CEO, is speaking on the OpenAI deal. She has full confidence in OpenAI to deploy AMD chips in its data centers and in others. AMD CEO, the two sides are embarking on a massive build out. All right. Next news is in 17 minutes, US 6-month, 3-month bill. After that, the only news left on the docket is 1:30 p.m. BOE Bailey speaking. Alibaba coming down a little bit. I don't like to see that. I don't like to see that, sir. Bitcoin's starting to come up. That's good. We need Nvidia to keep pumping. We need Alibaba to regain some traction. We need AMD to come back up. AMD is still holding 26%. Voyager Technologies, a newer IPO on the NASDAQ, up 6%. Avego did flip green. Costco flipped green. Apple, Netflix are close to flipping green. Amazon still down 0.4%. Nvidia still down 1.1%, but coming up. ES coming below the 2-hour SMA. It's not great. ES is starting to liquidate a little bit. Hopefully you can regain. NASDAQ following. Hopefully the VWAP holds. I don't want it to break that 20 MA either on the NQ5 chart. So this really needs to hold. Things are becoming a little volatile. Let's see if that could be the news. AMD coming up. Fed bids for 6-month bill total 3.7 billion. ES trying to reclaim the 2-hour SMA. Bouncing right back. Bitcoin coming up. Nvidia only down 1% now. Alibaba taking up. AMD taking up. Okay, I'm going to be watching for the swipe of this high right here. 25,180 something. 83, 82. A lot of shorts put their stop right here. So they're probably going to liquidity sweep that. Hopefully it continues up. I'm betting on it. That's why I have the TP up here at 211. About 30 points higher. But it could stop right after the liquidity sweeping that. So it wouldn't be a bad place for me to take this one con and then go break even. Wouldn't be bad. I might do it. I'll be up 16, take 8. Wouldn't be terrible. Man, the ES is really acting like it's going to come down. Meanwhile, the Alibaba is coming up. AMD is coming down slightly, still holding 26.5. Nvidia is coming up as well. Be nice if Apple and Netflix flip green. Bitcoin's coming up quite nice. ES regaining the 2-hour SMA at least for now. Pretty bearish wicks on the Yankee 5-minute chart. Them candles. It's trying to reject that 20 May right now. Yeah, it's trying to get below the 2-hour SMA. Liquidate. Stare at the percentages a little bit. UCOM flipping back green. ES still holding above the VWAP 100 MA 200 SMA. Nvidia starting to snap back up a little bit quicker. Bitcoin still popping up, which is good. Has it in the cards. Let's see if they want to play it. Right back above the 20 May. I like that. That's good. Really good. Hopefully they're not debating and faking this out. It is a low volatile day. That favors the downside, like I've said multiple times. Fed bids for 3-month bills, total 4.1 billion. That's good. AMD CEO, the OpenAI deal is a big validation for its tech. Make sure Trump hasn't tweeted anything. There's a high probability that's going to liquidity sweep that high. But it doesn't have to. Appreciate it, mod. What's up, Bonnie? I see you holding trades longer now. Yeah, I'm trying to build my intuition out a little longer. I have the scalping pretty much down pat. If you look back at the first 22 days, pretty much down pat scalping. Adaptive risk isn't that hard. Looking weaker and weaker. As I say that, Bitcoin is just ripping to the upside. Gonna be a battle, chat. And it hasn't disappointed. Apple and Netflix getting closer and closer, flipping green. Let's see what this has. Bitcoin is now at 1.45%. Come on. ES propping up. If the RSI can get above the MA and the ES, we're looking very solid. Very solid. We have that pivot point up there, 25,178. It will act as a little resistance. But again, we'll probably liquidity sweep that high. Video starting to come up. Palantir is still floating 4.2% up. MicroStrategy is still floating 2.6% up. Alibaba now up 0.5%. Netflix only down 0.1%. Apple only down 0.15%. Amazon down 0.3%. If them three flip, Meta is also down 1.2%. Come on. Come on, Nasdaq. Man, Bitcoin's really ripping. We might be in for a downturn. 5 looks good. Let me look at the higher time frames. Yeah, calls are not coming in right now. Are they really going to prop this down? They should have swept us by now. It is a Monday, low news, low volatility. Not liking the calls right now. I'm not liking it. Five-minute looks good. ES is trying to go. Thankfully, they've held above that 20 May. It's a little better. AMD coming up, Alibaba coming up. Alright, the ES is starting to move. See if the Nasdaq can follow. RSI above the MA, I like that. Thankfully, the ES has some calls coming in. Ooh, Nasdaq right back. I like that. Alright, let's see how they react. Let's see. They are accumulating now. Matt said 674 spies, my prediction. You betting against me right now? Is that what's going on? Betting against me right now, Matt? Alright, let's see what they do on this liquidity sweep. Uh, 40 points away from TP number 1. We have a pivot point to get through. Let's see what happens. A lot of people got fear-mongering out of the market today. So, and a lot of people got stopped out of longs. So they should have enough liquidity to rocket ship. It'll obviously be a battle. Low volatility, like I keep repeating. ATR average range is at 13 right now. The volatility index, the VIX, is coming down as well. It's about liquidity sweep that. Tapping the pivot point right now. Pivot point at 25,176. Come on, run it, run it, run it. Run it, run it, run it. Tapping the resistance consolidation zone as well. Consolidation zone, this is the resistance, the high of it. This is the support. Nvidia now only down 0.8%. Amazon now only down 0.18%. Okay, we need AMD to climb. Alibaba to come up. Not looking bad. News in 20 seconds. U.S. 6-month and 3-month bill. France Lee Miri said, I am stepping down from the new government. Put the letter of resignation on Macron's desk. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. News, news, news. News, news, news. Usually it takes a couple minutes for the 6-month, 3-month bill news to prop in. Appreciate the follow, Bart. Appreciate the follow, Chris, Ruben, Sonny, Omar, Click, O, Love, Sal. Appreciate you guys. $5 looks like they're gonna break down. They could be faking Nvidia coming up. Could be a lower high. It should at least have one more leg up. I don't like the price action. That's usually the best time to do it. I will be out on this liquidity sweep up on this one, and then I'll go break even with the other, and then I'll let this trade ride off stream. If I can get it. I'm not liking it. Usually the best time to hold conviction, but yeah, starting to wick down. Mondays.
Order canceled.
I'm out with one. Moving this break even.
Order submitted.
I don't like the way the price action is moving. It's usually the best time to hold. I see the vision. Amazon's close flipping green. Nvidia keeps popping up. I just don't like something for some reason. Probably get that liquidity sweep. Just gonna lock in one. We're risk free now, locking in at 700. Not bad. There should be more upside on here. I see the vision, AMC, GME, AMC, Apple. I keep saying AMC. Amazon, Apple, Netflix, flip green, and then Nvidia will be behind it. Then we can get a 300-point run. Problem is, it's a Monday. The issue. Is it gonna do that liquidity sweep here? It is probable, but I just locked in profit. I didn't like what the options were doing. The volume, did not like it. To be fair, the 5-minute is good. We are rounding up. What's up, Jay? Derpy said gold almost 4K and Bitcoin top 125. Could swear market would be bearish, low, not testing all-time highs. Yeah. I think Bitcoin hits 144, maybe 148. 150 would be ideal in December, early January. I know it seems impossible, but I think so. Matt said 187 should be tested on Nvidia, I believe. All-time money 5,000 today. Good job, Jay. Not bad, not bad. Finalize your votes. Finalize your votes. Are you profitable, negative, or learning for today? Finalize, finalize, finalize. Trump is tweeting. Trump's AI Caesar, David Sachs. AMD OpenAI deal shows AI market booming and competitive. He also said cites importance of boosting power generation for AI. He says China is the main competitor for us in the AI race. The US should seek to dominate in global AI market share. We already are. Only news left on the docket right now, 1:30 p.m. BOE Bailey speaking. About it. We could get that liquidity sweep here. We're already risk-free. TP's at 25,324. Going for the trend line touch, which to be honest may be a little too much. But we're break even now. 40 points with one, already secured 40, 35 points with the other. There are no missed opportunities, chat. Only the next one. No missed opportunities. There's decent news tomorrow. A lot of Fed speaking at 10, 10:30, 11:30. 1 p.m. US 3-year note. 1 p.m. also EISTO report. Tentative, meaning it can move up and down the schedule as needed. 1 p.m. as well, IMF fiscal monitor report. And then 3 p.m. US consumer credit. Not a terrible week. When's that jobs data coming in? Not this week. I may cut those. Bitcoin is doing well. Palantir coming down. AMD is still holding 28.4% up. Apple falling down to 0.4% down. Nvidia now 0.6%. I'm gonna hold. The potentiality is good. Just based off if Nvidia flips green, this is gonna be a home run. So it's worth taking the risk. Alright, let's see if we can break above that pivot point. It's tapped it 3 times now. 25,176 is the pivot point. The ES just looks like it wants to liquidate, which they could be doing on purpose. Fake longs out. They did get one con from me early. But it is working. That liquidity sweep, breaking through the pivot point. High of market, all-time high for the NASDAQ. And high of pre-market at 25,241. What's up, Ben? Derpy mentorships are on the docket. This simulator is going to come first, though. When are you going to upload your trading lesson video on YouTube? So much on the docket, guys. So much. I'm really trying to hyper focus on the simulator. And it is paying off. I'm trying to just stay on the simulator right now. I probably will upload a video probably Wednesday. So I may work on it after this stream instead of the simulator today. I'd rather not, but I probably will. Thoughts on Google? It's my largest position and looks like a breakout and back test on the daily. Simulator is priority. Yeah, I agree, Matty. Definitely at the top of my list. I like other companies better than Google, but Google is solid. We have time. Let's look at the daily chart of Google to see. I mean, it's solid. What is that? 80 points. So 50% gain in, what is that? 4 months. Not bad. If you've been holding for 2 years, you basically 150% of your money. It's not bad. It also pays a dividend, doesn't it? Pays a little dividend as well. This is new. Not bad. I personally like Nvidia more, but we are a little overextended. I like Tesla more, but we're back to all-time highs. This was really the opportunity. Meta as well, but we're kind of in a falling channel right now. Problem is, everything's really overextended. I'm kind of just building cash. Palantir is one of them ones as well. Personally, I'd rather have my money in Palantir, Nvidia, or Tesla. Worst case, Meta before Google. But Google's solid. I mean, it's in the Mag 7 for a reason. We're about to liquidity sweep that high. That would have been my first TP, but I already took it. Which there's no problem with locking in profit. Made myself feel a little better. There are a lot of puts coming in. A lot of families over, by the way, if you hear anything in the background. We'll be done here in a minute anyway. I'm moving stop up. Right below this low. Alright, that would have been TP number 1. That liquidity sweep of the high. Told you guys it was probable. Got fear mongered out though. Amazon flipping green. See the vision. I see it. Adobe flip green as well. AMC pumping up. AMD pumping up. I keep saying AMC. AMD pumping up 28.7% up for the day. Currently, Amazon. Nvidia is only 0.3% down now. All right. I'm securing. 15 points with a stop. pretty obvious stop, but if it breaks back in between, in that consolidation right here, I want it to stay above this pivot point. If it breaks back down, little sweep, goes back up, it's fine. But if it actually breaks down, goes to the stop, I don't want it. We'll be breaking the 21 EMA on the 21-day exponential moving average on the NQ 5-minute chart as well. But mainly, we'll be breaking back into this consolidation zone. This wick up in a couple candles will probably be at this trend line. Maybe, if we're lucky. This wouldn't be a bad place for me to take this. We'd be up 100 points. Wouldn't be terrible. I may. It is a Monday. We'll see. If Nvidia flips green, I'll hold. I may take it a little early. It's already a home run. We're up literally 60 points. Not bad. This should be 100. How many? It's already ran 100 points. I'll give this 30 more minutes since we're starting to move. Yeah, sorry, come down. A lot of puts are coming through. Man, the 10 minute wants to break out though. 15-minute right behind it. Netflix close flipping green. Amazon now up 0.2%. Nvidia only down 0.4%. Apple only down 0.25%. Meta coming up as well. Meta still down 0.7% though. Palantir is up 3.8%. MicroStrategy up 2%. Alibaba coming up now up 0.7%. AMD up 29%. Silver's taking up as well. Did gold hit? No, gold is not hit 4,000 yet an ounce. It's close. $20 away. $20 away. We're about to hit that trend line. We're ramping up. High of market, all-time high for the Nasdaq, and high of pre-market at 25,241. Do I take it after liquidity sweeps here? I probably will. That TP up there is just ideal. I don't know if we get there today, to be honest. It'd be really crazy if we do. That was my conviction from the start. So I'll probably trail tight up there. I'll probably take it. I'll probably take it at 100 points. Any more than that, you're kind of just getting greedy. We've already locked in 7. We're up 21 in the account. A nice little payout. It may need to prop back down to this high right here. Tap the pivot point, then continue up to the trend line. They put enough liquidity in this, so it shouldn't. But there's a lot of FOMO as well. A lot of people are going to be chasing these longs, setting it up. Let me look at the ES before I go any further. For the 1 hour. Could break out. Good. Not bad. It's really not bad. Video only 0.3% down. Netflix close flipping green. AMD up 29.2%. QCOM, Adobe flipping green. NQ futures are currently up 0.85%. ES futures currently up 0.4%. You know what I'll do? Look at this. All right, let me mark this trend line. We had one here, which it did tap. It needs a break. Let me get this one here to here. All right, let's see what it does. Man, the ES just looks like it wants to liquidate, but the 10-minute and 15-minute look like it wants to round up. I'm trying to give it room. Also, we're kind of at the I'll show you guys. What's worrying me right here is this. Let me show you right here. So the RSI, relative strength index, is this purple line, and the MA inside of it. It usually taps and then starts to reject, then taps again, and the third or fourth time it breaks. That's what is kind of making me think it's going to round over. Nvidia's coming down. ES does look like it wants more. Trying to give it time. We do have a lot of buying volume coming in. A lot of puts though. This could be the short-term high. Could be the short-term high. 1 hour wants to go more, 2 hour wants to go more, 3 hour wants to go more, 4 hour even wants to go more. This is where holding conviction isn't for the weak. This isn't a bad stop. I'll give this like 15 more minutes on stream. I may hold off. Kind of would just like one more leg up and then take it. Kind of what I'm thinking. I don't need to get the full 200. Probably will, especially if Nvidia flips green. I'm starting to doubt that it has it today. I'm really It may be there by 1 p.m. I wouldn't mind scalping 140 points in these two contracts. One's already out at 40 points, 35 points up. Wouldn't mind scalping the other at 100, calling it a day. This is probably a home run though. We'll see. We'll give it a couple minutes. I just don't like how ES looks like it's going to liquidate. I mean, the higher time frames look all right, but I mean, I've seen this pattern before on the 1 minute. Why I move stop up. It's kind of, I mean, Bitcoin is pumping, so it should negate it. What's up, Tom? Trap the puts. What's the simulator entail? I'll show it off in a minute, Derpy. If it breaks down, are you letting it come down to your stop? Probably. I don't think I could watch those gains disappear. It's just another day in the office. Built in Ohio. I like that name. I'm currently working on an AI that can give me an edge. Hey, AI bot trading is real. And they are better than real traders, most of them. They are, they're solid. Tom said it's apexing. Built in Ohio said I just entered a long position on Tesla. You're betting on all-time highs, I see. Chat, don't forget to drop a like for the trade to hit TP. True. Thomas said, I think we were heading up to mitigate the big impulse down. I mean, that's what I'm betting on. Marshall said, take the 100. And yes, it moves with the chart. Gappa. Appreciate you guys. While we're waiting for this, Derpy asked what the simulator is related to. This is the simulator I'm building. A lot of people ask, where do I get started trading? How do I get started trading? Instead of putting their hard-earned money into Robinhood, Webull, just at risk when they have no idea if trading is even something they want to do, have any idea of anything, instead of buying a $300 a year subscription to TradingView, this will be where I send people. It's something I'm building, I'm coding, made by me, master the markets, etc., etc. It'll have the trading simulation, which is built here. I still need to do some designs and get it mobile friendly, but this will be the simulation. You'll buy, sell. There's glitches. I'm trying to add everything because I did have this flawless. Then I added the sign up, the blah, blah, blah. Bunch of other stuff. Progression, trade novice. You'll go through all this. Then you'll have the trading pro, master. And then the battle arena. You'll battle against player versus player. This still needs redesign. It's close. And then the actual battle still has bugs. I'm still working on it. But you'll have this breaking news to create a fast-paced battle, 3-minute battle. You'll PvP. Let's go back here. Let me hold on. Alright, so the mobile can see rankings right here. It's an ELO based system. Bronze 0 to 99, silver 1000 to 1050, gold 1050, etc., etc., all the way up to grandmaster at 1850 ELO and beyond. Then you'll battle against AI. Difficulty, I still need to build this functionality, but we are getting somewhere. I'm really satisfied with the footer as well, especially on the mobile. It looks very good. Sitemap as well. This looks very good. Learning, it's not bad. Trading flashcards. Then you'll have the quiz as well. Okay, there's a bug here. Let me refresh. Hold on. This was working. I flip around, go to the next. Nope, it's broken. Still in development. And then trading glossary. A lot of people don't know what trading terms are. So I have this. They can go through. They can look up. I'm sure I have FOMO in here. FOMO. Boom. Fear of missing out. Then you have smart search, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming to learning. Leaderboards for each one. That'll be fun. What else? Challenge of the day. So each day you'll have a challenge to complete and you'll gain points, be on a leaderboard, etc., etc. But the main thing is this battle arena, the simulator, educational. tournaments. This will come soon, and we'll do it live on stream. Most of them, not all of them, most of them. Some of them, some. Some of these may have cash prizes as well, but there's kind of a thing where like you'll turn it into a casino. So I may just do points. Like maybe you'll earn a free subscription for 1 month or something. I do stuff like that. Support bot. I built this out. It still needs some tweaking, but that's pretty much it. It's pretty much it. It's coming together. Thomas said if I could successfully code my own bot, I would probably be an 80% win rate. It would just trade 3 setups consistently, no liquidity, no trade. True. That's so far. I appreciate you, Tom. Derpy said that looks pretty dope. Looking forward to checking out. Appreciate it, Derpy. Thomas said, are you going to use React to make it mobile friendly? It's code in React. So it loads the whole page it already had. It's code in React, etc., etc. JSX. Or are you going to use active scaling depending on mobile screen resolution? It'll be responsive. I don't know if that's what you mean, but we go here. So the homepage is basically done. Let me go here. This is kind of nerdy now, but I'll show it. So let's look at the homepage. Let's go through every device. So we're at laptop large, laptop, tablet, mobile L, mobile M. I mean, it's size for each one. Still a lot of work to do. Also, join up on the Discord, guys. We're starting to drop. Join that Discord. I just posted a link to the Discord. Make sure you guys join up, join up, join up. The Discord's not 100% done, but it's good enough for you guys to start interacting. It's free. It's free. I know a lot of people charge for the Discord. That some sections could be, but just give it to you guys for free. At least for now. Dylan, appreciate the follow. Seth, appreciate the follow. Gregory, appreciate the follow. Lucas, appreciate the follow. Joseph, appreciate the follow. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'm moving stop right below that pivot point. I want this trend line to hold. 1, 2, 3. It may not. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll lock in. What is that? 35 points. We'll lock in 35 points for this one. We've already locked in that with the other. It's not bad. Let me look. Abe go flipping red. Let me look. I'm cutting it.
Order filled.
Good enough. 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 Locked in 1800 with 2 cons. Not bad. Held conviction long enough. ES is still above the VWAP 200 SMA 100 MA. I don't like what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin's coming down. I also don't like a smattering of other things. But this could prop right back up. And it's bouncing from that as well. But that's good enough. Good enough for me today. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I forget where we were. We were at 37. What is that? Like 60 points with that one con, 35 with the other. Doesn't get much better than that. I was hoping for more. It's a Monday, low volatile news, and I'm not going to wait for longer. Could have held that overnight. Not overnight till the end of the session, just off stream. Just going to cut it, lock in profit. White House official on critical metals report. The U.S. is not weighing on critical metals Equity stake. France's Macron has asked outgoing Prime Minister Lecornu to hold final talks with political parties to stabilize the country. Let's look for Trump tweet. It's not bad. This should really prop to this trend line. That's kind of where I wanted to take it. Just gonna cut early if you're done. Not bad. It has it in the cards to be a 300-point trade, but I'm gonna cut it. Cut it. Appreciate the follow, Dylan. Appreciate you. Alright, we're pretty much caught up. Let's look at the docket for tomorrow. 10 a.m. through 11:30, we have 4 Fed speaking. Then 1 p.m. we have US 3-year note. 1 p.m. as well, we have EI steel report, tentative, moving up and down schedule as needed. Also, IMF fiscal monitor report. And then 3 p.m. consumer credit. And then aftermarket, another Fed is speaking. That'll be pretty crucial. They'll dictate a lot. Then Fed speaking will dictate if we get a sense of another rate cut or not. They're betting. They did say the last time they cut a quarter point, 25 BPs, that they were going to do 2 more rate cuts. That's kind of what we were betting on. But remember, the non-farm payrolls, the private payrolls, the construction payrolls all got delayed. All that data got delayed on October 3rd because of the governmental shutdown. We're still waiting on that. Negative news. If them news that got delayed came in negative jobs data, it would mean that the Fed is more probable to stick to the 2 rate cuts this year, which means it melts up. A lot of people are still betting on it. That's why we're at all-time highs again. All-time high for the NASDAQ, all-time high for pre-market at 25,241. But besides that, let's look at your guys' polls. On the regular YouTube stream, profitable 38%, 15% negative, 46% learning. On the YouTube short stream, 118 votes, 36% profitable, 14% negative, 51% learning. Solid day. Appreciate you, Tom. Appreciate Derpy. Appreciate you guys. Built, appreciate you. Gapper, Turo, Marshall, Norman. Love you guys. I will be back, chat. I will be back at 9:30 a.m. EST tomorrow. Make sure you guys smash that like button, follow the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when I'm live. I've been starting to stream a little early, but I'm off to go work on the simulator probably for another 6 hours today. And then a little bit before tomorrow as well. Persevere through resistance. Do not fear the unknown. Do not fear missing out. And there are no missed opportunities. Only the next one. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.